Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn on a new map. Our last map would not play for more than a couple of minutes without crashing. I think we had some mod problems there. So we're going to go with a new map, but we're going to try the Folktails again, so I don't think they got their fair shake. And we are going to, again, of course, be on hard mode, but absolutely no mods. So we're just going to try this out. This beaver settlement is hopefully going to last for just a bit. It's on a smaller map. I believe it's called Tears of Tranquility. It's by a user goes by the name of Hurdles. So hopefully this one turns out okay. For a settlement name, I think we're gonna go with something like let's not hope it ends too soon, Bill. There we go. We've got this nice little map. It looks like it's got a little bit of water up here. What do we have in the way of water sources? Oh, a decent amount of water sources. Looks like it comes down and out here. We could possibly turn this into a nice basin, or over here, one or the other. We've got one mine going in here. We've got a little bit of scrap here and there to pick up. There's some in this corner so that we can at least get started. But we're going to see what we can get to. It looks like we can't even get through here until we chop some of these trees down. So let's start off with just some paths. We'll get going with that. We, of course, need to get our water in as soon as possible, and the storage for that water. Let's see. I'm not used to having so few options. We're going to just toss a couple of things in here and get our path out this way. We're going to want to cut down some stuff. We're going to want to get our food situation settled here. There we go. Let's get our lumber situation settled over here. And we'll put more beavers in here. Now that we've got everything going, we need a road here. Let's set you to the highest. Let's set you, well, they're already building you. So we'll worry about that when that happens. We need some places the trees cut. Those have to go first. We'll get rid of these and those, and maybe even some over here. We'll save some of these down here for chestnuts if we can. So let's go ahead, build in some storage. Get a small, you know what, let's get a medium. And we'll just dedicate that to our berries here. There we go. Once they get through here, no good selected. Water, we definitely want water. And speaking of which, we might, no, we're going to have to start with our science. Let's get our inventor hut up here. How about right back here? That's a good place for one. That way we can get some science going. I don't know why I have a small warehouse down there already. I don't need that. Let's see if we can get a couple of dams in here before it completely goes away. But we will get all of that set up. So far, so good. Let's get our storage in here. Large pile. Let's start with the pile over here, and then we'll just connect into it. There we go. So far, so good. We've got water started. We've got berries started. We can get a road up to the top if we need to. So let's go ahead and just make a swerving path for now up there. Oh, nope. That tree is still in the way. Well, we'll go ahead and attach those in up here. I think by the time we get up here, we will probably want another one of these. So let's put you, how about right here? Or not. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. We'll get a second one there. Cut all these trees down. Cut all those trees down. We'll go ahead and mark those. I don't know if we'll be able to get to them right away, but anything's better than nothing, right? While we're waiting here, let's go ahead and see if we can figure out some housing for our beavers, because they're going to want some of that for sure. Let's see. We'll just put in... You know what? I want to move that back one, because I have an idea. I'm going to do something like this. They'll get all of that up here. Let's go ahead, get in another lumberjack there. And they're all sleeping outside, unfortunately, but they can sleep outside for at least a little while. We'll come back with some decoration here, just so they can maybe have a nice fence around this edge, so, you know, they don't fall off. They probably would appreciate that. They've only got 2 left, so we really need to invest in a farm here, I think. Let's go ahead and get started with farming. How about here? And we will say, let's plant some carrots. Anywhere that you can plant carrots, go ahead and plant carrots. Do I have these trees set to... No, I sure don't. What about a grill? We'll put a grill... How about... Where do I want the grill? Grill can go there. And we'll set it to chestnuts for now, because we should have a couple gathered as well. In fact, let's go ahead and make a smaller storage for them. And that can be for chestnuts. And we'll toss another one in here for the grilled variety. There we go. We've almost got this in. Let's tell them that is the most important thing, so we keep that water, at least for a little bit. You know what? We're just going to say remove this tree. And then we should be able to get... There we go. Now we have a path up to the top. And they can get up there and hopefully get a little bit more going here. Our science has started, and we're making pretty good progress on it with just 1 hut. We still have 1 beaver. I guess they'll come up here eventually. There we go. We've got 4. I don't think in this last day we can build much more than that. Are you... You're out of range, I think. No, not completely. Get you, all of you, all of you. Is there any way down here? Let's tell them to get logs here. Might as well connect this path in. There we go. Well, we will pull in as much water as we possibly can. A little more concerned about the food at the moment. Let's see what we find here. Construction site. And very, very important that we get started on that. On the industry side, we're going to have to start out over here, I think, with one of these. Let's get you in there. Let's go ahead and plan for the power wheel that we're going to need there. Our road system is definitely not efficient in any way, but hopefully it keeps us going. Well, we're going to have to make some concessions here and cut down a couple of these trees, I believe, just to get us some logs so that we can finally grill up some chestnuts. In fact, we can take you out of there and move you over to here. Let's get that built. Okay. And you're kind of important as well. Can we get 1 log? Anybody? A log anywhere? Get somebody up here. We need 1 log to keep everybody from dying. We've got the science to unlock our forester, and I think we're going to try and toss the first one. We're going to toss him up here. There we go. We'll put our path right up here. And then we'll worry about putting lumber back in whenever they've got that in there. They do have to have a couple of workers, and we are low on workers at the moment. Let's see. We might actually need another house here. Let's see. I would like one here. We'll replace that eventually. So, this doesn't have anything. So we're going to do that and remove the house there as well. There we go. Our carrots came in, which is a very, very good thing. We definitely needed the food. Our water is holding out okay. We're going to put up a place to store all these carrots. We're going to put it probably over here in the dry area. Something like this. Yep, there we go. This, I don't think we quite need anymore. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that, which frees up a little more room for carrots around here. We're just going to plant as many as we possibly can. And so far, we've been able to survive off chestnuts, but I think it's going to switch over to carrots here before too long. We're going to start with a little bit of birch up here to plant in whenever that gets done. We're going to follow up with a little bit of pine, and then everything else will be oak. So hopefully this all gets cut down and we're good to go after that. Pause that because we have no chestnuts at the moment. There's no trees here to cut down, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And none of those trees have chestnuts left on them, so let's go ahead and say we will cut all the trees in this area. And we'll replace those out with more carrots, or at least hopefully we'll be able to replace those out with more carrots. We've got trees going in, so I'm less worried about getting lumber now. So I'm going to go ahead and do something that I didn't want to do in the first place, but we're going to go ahead and connect this in over here. Let's see if we can take a road. It'll have to come around here, around there, and we're actually going to have to lose a couple of carrots here, which is not good, but we will live with it for now. Well, we can come back around here, and it looks like we're almost able to get to the other side up here, which gives us access to just a little bit more food. We'll go ahead and toss another gatherer flag up here to gather these chestnuts along with the berries, and that should sustain us at least, hopefully, through this drought as we continue on. But I think that's going to do it for today. This was a nice little start, and it's definitely going to be challenging with all the uneven land and figuring out what we're going to have to do. But just want to say, like always, thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!